Hey, oozes and bunnies. This is a preview of the most recent Party Planning, an extra podcast that the Join the Party crew makes for our Patreon. If you want to listen to the whole thing, go to patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Check out this preview.
All right, let's do a count too, just for
Sure.
I'll be editing this, right?
Yeah.
Great, never mind.
It's
fuck
just syncing.
fuck counting.
You guys are seeing the whole process because we are here live and in person on the Rolling Bones tour.
Did we just start the thing with me saying fuck counting?
Yeah. That's it, baby.
I was just about to say this feels like one of those college football podcasts.
Yeah.
Where they just started recording. And the fact that you led with fuck counting, it's like Aaron Rodgers is right here. Can you deny vaccinations as well while you're here?
No, I strongly will not.
Okay.
But I will also say
What-
fuck counting crows.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Jones is gonna get you.
I know.
And Mrs. Potter
Well,
and her lullaby.
I know.
Dang. Can't believe it.
I know.
Folks, we're here night 6 of 7 on the Rolling Bones tour. If you can believe it, we're going to be playing Philly later today. I am going to request a citywide from the stage just to see what happens.
Citywide.
Citywide, hey.
Now, we are performing at a winery. I think they have hard liquor.
Yeah, they
so
definitely do.
we'll figure it out. Yeah.
We'll ask. Can
We'll
we
ask.
ask? We can lead the show by asking for a citywide. I think we should.
Yeah.
The Citywide in Philly is the only city winery in the country that only serves hard liquor.
That feels right. Feels
That's
like a
pretty good.
choice.
Guys, can I please get a vibe check from each of you on bodily functions,
Mm-hmm.
on this is my job,
Mm-hmm.
just
Okay.
vibe that,
Mm-hmm.
and what you gonna have for dinner?
Mm.
I'll start. Bodily functions, medium high. Feeling pretty strong about that. Slept in my own bed last night because New York was night 5 of 7.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It was great. Slept so hard. And my this is my job, 10 out of 10. Pretty stoked.
Mhm.
My dad was there last night and was like, wow, that's real. Which was fun. And then third, what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, I'm really feeling like a kind of like meat and 3 situation. Like a sort of like protein, a good old roast chicken, something like that, and like some veg.
You
Yeah.
don't get a roll with that? A
Ideally.
bread?
Ideally.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I can go.
Okay.
My bodily functions, I'm gonna go with like a 6 out of 10. I
Okay.
also slept in my own bed last night, which was cool. But I did wake up really late because I snoozed my alarm while I was like half asleep. I never do that. I never ever do that. But my body was like, no, and slammed on it.
Eric, what happened is you engaged little kitten mode.
Oh,
Without knowing it.
no.
And the little kitten
Subconscious
said,
little kitten.
not today.
The little kitten stepped out. But 3 out of 6 of the nights we've had, I've gotten ready fully in 15 to 20 minutes. And that's like full shower, putting my face together, getting ready, packing. I'm getting really proud of myself. Re that. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. This is my job. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying that. And my dad was there. He did not affirm me like your dad did. Your dad affirmed me more than my dad
But
did.
my dad bought you a drink from the stage, so that's nice.
I know. That's what I'm
Nice.
saying. Your dad affirmed me more than my dad.
So 1 out of 2 dads, thumbs up.
Yeah. The fact that my dad went there was like, whoa.
Yeah.
He's not going to understand any of my leftist government jokes. And then I'm going to get a salad with a lot of meat in it. I really like
Just gonna be
salads.
pure meat. It's a
No, no,
meat
no.
salad. It's pulled pork with bits of chicken and bacon.
There's a Country Star that just opened a restaurant in Nashville, like in their Broadway area, like on their Music Row. And there is a salad, a Cobb salad, where you can hold the lettuce.
No.
Yes, 100%.
Stop. That's fucked.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Which is very, very funny.
That's funny.
It's the guy who sings "Friends in Low Places." I think it might be Kenny Chesney.
Like, do I want a salad that's just like hard boiled egg, tomato, blue cheese,
Kinda.
bacon?
Yeah.
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 For breakfast,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. And like avocado in there? Like,
Yeah.
yes.
And some vinaigrette or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna get a salad and hold the salad. That's what I'm gonna do tonight.
Incredible.
I'm gonna fucking videotape the server's performance or the server's face when you say that to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're great.
Incredible. Brandon, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm sleepy and loopy, and it's perfect. I also woke up at 9 today, But because my alarm didn't go off, I did set it before I went to bed. Don't know what happened.
Now, did a little kitten go into your room and turn on your alarm?
I mean, I was sleeping in the same apartment as you, so it's entirely
It's
possible.
entirely possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But luckily, Amanda went and took a shower at 9 and was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta wake up."
Yeah,
He took over his body.
Mhm.
exactly. I sort of sussed that what was going on, so I was less quiet like a mouse than usual.
God, brilliant.
Yeah, every time I talk to my mom, I have my AirPods in, and whenever Amanda does anything in
I
the
just
apartment,
exist. So Eric will be in the living room. He's wearing his AirPods, and I'm in the kitchen, like pouring myself a glass of water, or in the bedroom 30 feet away, like folding laundry.
clothing, folding
Yeah, yeah,
laundry.
yeah.
My mom goes, "Well, who's crashing around in there?"
I think that's the AirPods though. 'cause
definitely
it
is.
happens to me too. Yeah.
They really amplify all background noise, which feels like the opposite.
Well, because they think that that's speech for some reason. And
Yeah.
they're like, let's
Any
make that
treble
louder.
tone.
Yeah.
I also want to
exactly.
point out my mom cuts loud vegetables while she talks to me.
Oh, yeah.
like breaks apart plastic containers.
She's doing fucking Foley while she's talking
Yes.
to you.
Yeah,
Brandon.
She holds her phone next to her dog who's chewing on a carrot.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
like, what are you doing? She's like, nothing.
And then occasionally I'll try to razz her, which I'm still working out the best way to razz my mother-in-law.
Mhm.
It's very fun. But I'll be like, who's crashing around back there? She'll be like, Ed, and I'm like, oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
my dog who's been sick for 6 days. It's like, oh no.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's such a Northeast privilege to be able to razz your in-laws, huh?
Yeah.
Not be afraid of
I
them. Where
don't.
Yeah. It's great. Julia, how are you
Hold on,
doing?
Brandon didn't get
Oh,
to
yeah.
answer
Oh,
the
yeah.
other two
what's
questions.
the
that's
other?
right.
Which one's the
How are
next?
you
Food?
feeling about this being your job?
Oh yes.
And then what's your dinner tonight, babe?
Well, today or like yesterday or something, I was in the bathroom, and when you go to the bathroom, I was just at the urinal, and you just take that 10 seconds to think about life.
Yeah,
I'm looking at Eric. Do you know that time?
I do, because for people allowed in the men's bathroom who you can use urinals, all you're doing is like raw dogging the flight. You know how when you're on an airplane, you just stare at the plane? All people at urinals have to do that for at least 10 seconds.
Just
Yeah.
do you have to look firmly ahead so
Yes.
no one in
Yes.
the bathroom thinks you're gay?
Yes, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
not because he thinks you're gay. That's just politeness. I don't want you to look at my dick. You don't look at your dick. We don't want to see each other's dicks. It's great.
Unless you ask, which is a tough gambit.
Different thing. Yeah.
Now, Amanda, we have the same genitals. Do you ever think about life while you're peeing?
Usually not. I'll typically kind of look around. I'm often taller than the bathroom stall. And so I'm
That's a
typically
problem.
trying to assess kind of if there are any places where I can make eye contact with others accidentally and focusing on not doing that,
Mhm.
or will have my phone out because I might be, by the time I put down the
Yes.
toilet paper on the seat, which is a thing I do, even though I know scientifically it's not necessarily better.
Oh
for
no, I
not,
think it is definitely better,
okay,
Amanda.
good.
Yeah.
People told me oh, that doesn't do anything, and I'm like, gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, it does so
So
good.
by the time I, kind of set myself up, I'm like, I'm just gonna sit for a minute, make sure everything's fine.
I guess I just don't have the experience of sitting down and peeing. So whenever I'm sitting down, I'm
Right.
like, let's see what the New York Times has to
Right.
say.
Yeah. So I have a minute and my phone's probably out. So I'm
Yeah.
usually
Right.
playing
exactly.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
frankly.
You can't really take out your phone when you're at the urinal because you'll drop it and it'd be bad.
yeah. How about you,
But-
Julia? Do you do that?
I pee too fast to really
Yes.
think about life.
we know.
And I'm
that.
really focused on hover, girl, hover.
Yes. No, yeah.
Engage the legs.
Engage the core.
I'm working on the thigh strength.
Mhm.
Yeah. But then there's sometimes spray.
I know it's a whole thing.
Patreon goal, I will release Julia's pee times that I've been keeping.
No thanks. no.
HR? I don't want.
No, that seems fine. It's math. That's fine.
But yeah, so I was thinking about life, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm here at this venue going to the bathroom, and there's some people doing fucking accounting in their desk 3 cities away,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's dope.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, so that's good. So 12 out of 10.
Hey.
Got 'em.
Wow.
Damn. Brandon made eye contact and touched my face when
did.
he was doing
Yeah,
that.
things we don't do at the urinal.
Yes.
Smart.
And I don't know. I really want a Philly cheesesteak while I'm here, but I imagine the one at City Winery is probably not the best one in the city.
I wouldn't think so.
And so I don't know. I think I'll just get something comforting, like a meat and three or some sort of meat stew situation or something,
Yeah. We can also think about getting some lunch out and about before we head over. 'cause we do have a car.
definitely.
TBD. I just want to get, we will have questions for this conversation pit. And this isn't our draft of the tour, which we will do at a later date. Don't worry. But I will just say that the idea that like I have a little house that can take me everywhere I need to go with USB ports and heated seats in our Chrysler Pacifica is
baby.
incredible. Like the fact that you guys will hear so much about this Chrysler Pacifica and its brothers, its fallen comrades. But like the idea that we can just like be in the car, I can have all my shit there and then like get something and then drive somewhere else. And I don't have to pay for a $25 Uber between those two stops. Extraordinary.
Pretty nice.
The world's my oyster.
Pretty nice.
Oh, you New Yorkers, you.
It's incredible.
Julia, give us your update.
The first thing was physical body stuff.
Physical body stuff.
I'm a little hungry right now.
Yeah.
And I also did not sleep well last night. So
Oh, no.
I'm going to
You
fix.
were in your own bed.
I know. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I am going to fix those problems by getting some food in me and taking a little nap before
Nice.
we leave.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. How about this is my job?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Always and forever, baby.
And then Danny.
I kind of want a soup.
Mm.
And if they don't have a good soup option, then I'll probably get a burger.
You gonna
Yeah.
put that pasta in that soup? If you can get it?
Maybe.
Oh.
Ooh, maybe they have pasta. I haven't looked at the menu yet.
Pasta
I'm too
fagioli,
hungry.
if you will.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I do love a pasta fagioli.
There's so many
More like a
possibilities.
pasta fajoule.
More like a
Yeah.
pasta.
Wow.
Damn.
More like a pasta fuck me up.
Mm.
Joel.
I will. Punch, 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 punch. Fuck 'em
Pasta,
up.
forget about it. Oh, wrong city, wrong
Oh,
city.
boy.
Roxy.
All right, guys, I want to put our touring experience to use here because Ginger Snapped asked in Discord, I'm going to my first con in a couple of months. And while it's smaller and on a local front, so I will know most of the attendees ahead of time, I'm still a little nervous about what to expect, especially since I'm running at Artist Alley this year.
Oh, hell yeah.
Any general tips related to travel, convention etiquette, things no one warned you about, or things that are less common knowledge?
That was great. My favorite part was the accent work. If you like that, you gotta hear the rest of party planning by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/jointhepartypod.